All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Monday afternoon. Blessings to everybody in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still pray you and your family are super blessed as Bitcoin, as the title of the video says. What's it say? It says, live insane crypto pump right now, baby. How could you not smash into that like button? Because as usual, if we can get 1,000 likes within the first 30 minutes, we will be giving away 1,000 USDT, baby. You don't want to miss a $1,000 giveaway. Can you imagine a $1,000 giveaway? All you got to do is like the dang stream. What an amazing proposition, an amazing offer right here on the Jason Casper YouTube channel as Bitcoin is pumping straight to new all-time highs. Wow, can you believe it? A $107,000 Bitcoin. As you can see, we are currently up $49,600 in unrealized profit, $32,000 in realized profit. And also, guys, I have to be honest with you, I took a short trade, and I'm getting wrecked out of my dang mind right here. Yeah, I've got to stop in place for this. Don't worry, guys. But, yeah, basically, I thought we were going to get a little bit of a CDW right here. And I've still got the position open here. All right. Took a short trade. I was open and honest about it in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. Let everyone know. Taking a short. Reasoning, guys, is I don't have to give you my reasoning here. If you know me, you know my reasoning. But anyway, we're up right now $30,000 in unrealized profits. Plus another 49,000. So we're like 80K in the profit right now, guys. All right, 80K realized, 80K unrealized. What a crazy time to be alive. We got to give a major, massive shout out to everybody in the chat. First of all, shout out to HFG. Shout out to IShowU. Yes, I'm walking through a portal right now. Make sure to smash up the likes, baby. Shout out to Matthews92. Let's go, Jason. Another day on the way to 120K. Shout out to Lemon Yemen. He said, God loved us so much, he gave his one and only son. Amen. Shout out to Innocence. Rap God is back. Man, I'm not that good. Shout out to First Coast Crypto. You're short upside down. That's what's up. Shout out to Rocky Duran. Shout out to Cold Cheese. Yeah, I'm walking backwards, baby. We're just over here walking backwards right now, you know? That's how we roll. It's tough to walk backwards. Oh my goodness, it's tough. Shout out to Abu. Told you to close the short. He told me to close the short, but I didn't listen to Abu. Shout out to Tricky Leo. Shout out to Fit Genius 618. Shout out to AJ91. Shout out to Dome Life. Watch out for the drones, bro. Shout out to Michael. He says, love you, Jay. Love you, Michael. Shout out to Investment Time. Shout out to Matrix. He took the red pill, and we're pumping, baby. My portal's going the wrong way. Shout out to Mustard Seed. He says, good to be here as always. Shout out to Investment Time once again. And shout out to transforming a 100-year-old factory into 11 flats, who says hello from London. Hey, man, I hope you have a good time transforming that 100-year-old factory into 11 flats. Sounds like a pretty cool project. All right, shout out to Mihai. Also will follow soon. Probably. All right, shout out to Liberty in Trust. He says, nice background. Shout out to Rocky Duran once again, and got to give a major shout out to Follow Baba, Andrew Zach. XRP is pumping like a wild lady running through the wilderness in distress with a laundry basket on her head. You guys know what I mean, man. This is more exciting than the time me and Carl from the Moon drove to McDonald's in his Maserati to buy a Big Mac meal. All right. By the way, me and Carl from the Moon do have a movie coming out soon.
Hello, I would like to get a Big Mac meal.
Make sure to like and subscribe to Jason Casper. He's the best YouTube trader in the world. He's getting huge. Shout out to the Casper crew.
All right, y'all. We got to remind you guys to smash up the like. Let me get rid of this crazy portal tunnel right here. It's acting pretty crazy. Let's see. Let's pop it on off. All right, guys. Let's talk about this Bitcoin pump. Because not only is Bitcoin pumping, lots of other things are pumping. Alex says bears are going to take control. Let's talk about what's happened last night and this morning. Smorl can't wait for the movie. Where's the stop loss? There's no stop loss. What about Biden?
Now, let me be clear. I've been dead since 2019, and every time you've seen me on TV, it's either been a deep fake or a body double. But the science is settled. This is all Trump's fault.
There you go. Now, Biden, he didn't tell you guys to like the video. He forgot to tell you to like the video. But make sure to like the video anyway. So yeah, Trump endorses. Biden's been dead since 2019. Shout out to Stefan Marcel. He says, dude, give targets. Give targets. All right, look, I got the take profits right here on the screen, baby. $108,000, $110,000, $114,990, and $120,000 for this insane crypto pump. All right? This insane crypto pump. Wow, I can hardly even believe my own eyes as the Bitcoin price is pumping like a wild chicken in disguise. Let's remove the drawings on the chart. Let's talk about a few things that we got to talk about. First of all, a word of caution this week, which is FOMC. All right, FOMC is coming up. Why is this so important? Well, FOMC means volatility, guys. All right, FOMC means volatility. In fact, let's remove that. How do I? Can you remove that? Can you remove that? Yeah, we can remove that. Let's remove this too. Let's remove that. All right, FOMC. Let's go to forexfactory.com. And let's go to this calendar. And Wednesday, December 18th, that's 2 days, we have the FOMC press conference and the FOMC statement. This is where the interest rates get chosen. And typically we have a lot of volatility, and typically we have a weekly high or a weekly low on a Wednesday, especially if there's FOMC. So very interesting, because here's what we got to keep in mind, in the back of our mind. We do need to proceed with caution, the fact that we have a confirmed weekly bearish divergence, okay? I'm not bearish. I'm long. I'm super long. I'm so long. People take out their tape measure and they measure me. They're like, Jason, how did you get so long? Well, it's the stretches I do every day. Slowly over time, you stretch and you stretch, you get longer and longer. I'm not bearish. I'm extremely long. But we do have a confirmed bear div on the weekly. And here's the thing. If we get some big pump to the upside on Wednesday, it could be the start of another consolidation, right? It could be the start of another consolidation. So here's the deal. I'm bullish. I'm proceeding with caution. I'm expecting higher prices, but we do have a little bit of a confirmed bear div on the weekly. In addition to that, the daily actually looks pretty good. Daily looks actually pretty good right now from our upside. We go to our 4 hour, and the 4 hours just trucking along, man. We are building some bearish money flow here, so there is a little bit of caution on the 4 hour, but in general, if this was a nice bottom right here on the 4 hour, then potentially we are seeing that money flow going to curve back up into the blue. So overall, I'd say things look pretty nice for the Bitcoin right now. And yeah, I am expecting higher prices, but I am moving with caution, because you never know when that top is going to come in right now. So let's talk about our next big target to the upside. Our next big target to the upside, given this Bitcoin is breaking out of this consolidation, this bull flag I've been trading in almost for a month now, right? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull my Fibonacci trend-based fib extension here, because this is how I'm actually getting my next targets for the Bitcoin price. From the low to the high to the low, you can see that our next target here is coming in right around the 1.618 Fibonacci extension. All right, we've already hit our 1-to-1 fib extension at $80,000. We hit our 1.272 fib extension right here at around $100,000, which is why we got this little rejection from this area. Not rejection, but consolidation. Our next target is going to be around $120,000 Bitcoin at the 1.618 fib extension, and then the final target, in my opinion, that we will see for the bull market potentially is going to be that $145,000 2-to-1 fib extension, right? So my next two big targets for Bitcoin, 120K, and then, of course, $145,000 for a potential bull market top. Now, as you can see, man, we are pumping, baby. We are pumping. My next little take profit here is going to be $108,000. And something else you got to remember on the way up, the psychological numbers are important. All right, psychological numbers are pretty important, because they are typically where we tend to get those little consolidations. All right, let's go to the order flow chart, see how things are looking on order flow. All right, on order flow, what do we see here? Well, honestly, guys, we are seeing some bullish CVD forming here. All right, bullish CVD forming. And last night, what happened was we came to a $107,000, and we put in this wick right up here. As you can see, this wick, 107.6, I think. Sorry, 106.7. And then we came down and we bounced from this very key zone right here, which was basically our support resistance flip from this high this high that we made before the big breakout. So we got a classic breakout retest, and now we're pumping off out to the wazoo. And I did take a short, as you guys know, because we did have some bear divs. I thought maybe we are going to get a CDW. You know, I took a short, obviously, that is currently in the red right now. But the reason I open short trades at resistance when I have confirmation, which I did have confirmation, is because I look at them as hedges, guys. I mean, right now I'm $80,000 in profit. So if I have to pay a small fee on a stop loss for a short in order to protect my capital, I will do it, all right? That's the mentality behind these trades. Now, we are pumping up, baby. Here we go. Bitcoin about to pump. All right, Bitcoin is about to pump. Make sure to smash up the likes. We got a little bit over 1,000 people in here. If we can get 1,000 likes, guys, in the next 15 minutes, we will be giving away 1,000 USDT. All right, shout out to Annabelle Manuel. Yes, Bitcoin is a good stock. It's a good stock. Shout out to Splashfire Films. Shout out to Aaron G holding it down with the wrench. Shout out to Radial Gaio. Shout out to Splashfire Films again. Shouting out Aaron G. And shout out to Radial Gaio again, who says, yo. Shout out to Nihilist UK, who says, hey, bro. And I got to give a major shout to XRP100X Shillbilly. Here we go, man. We are pumping. We are up right now, $50,600 as we are heading to our next take profit right here. And you know what? I think we can hit that next take profit with a little bit of the pump song. All right, so we're gonna have to sing the pump song. Honestly, I'm sorry to do it so early into the stream, but we have to. We just have to sing the pump song right now. All right, it's getting me excited here. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on. Come on. Let's do it. Here we go, baby. We're about to hit a take profit at $108,000. Come on, Bitcoin. Here we go. Here we go. Let's pump. Come on, Bitcoin. Yeah. Come on, baby. We're gonna pump. No, we're gonna dump. Let's do it. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby. Let's go. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna pump. Yeah, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby. Let's go. Yeah, come on. Let's pump. Smash up the likes. We got 4 minutes to get 1,000 likes to give away $1,000. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Straight to our take profit. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. Yeah, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. All right. We are here. Pumping the Bitcoin price live on YouTube, baby. Make sure to smash up the likes. Make sure to smash up the likes. I think we can do it, man. Shout out to T in the house. Shout out to Divine Hoodie in the house. What is going on? Shout out to Dissy01. He says, pump song at the top. What could go wrong? That's right. What could go wrong, baby? What could go wrong? Where's the stop loss? There is no stop loss. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pop. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, pumping Bitcoin, baby. Yeah, we're pumping Bitcoin. Yeah, we're pumping Bitcoin. Yeah, we gonna dump. Yeah, we're gonna pump. Yeah, we gonna dump. Yeah, we're gonna pump right now. Okay, man. Yes, you can unmute the stream now. You can unmute the stream as we're approaching our next take profit. All right, here we go, baby. We're about to hit our next take profit. I can't wait. I'm already excited about it right now. I'm feeling giddy. Come on, Bitcoin. And everything else is pumping too, man. We got it's straight up pump city right now, honestly. It really is straight up pump city right now. Let's see. Here we go. Come on, Bitcoin. Shout out to everybody in the chat. This is a new all-time high. We literally pumped Bitcoin to a new all-time high. Shout out to the super chat. Yeah. 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 Don't you know Bitcoin price about to fly? Sang the pump song to an all-time high. Don't you know price about to fly? Cause we sang the pump song. Yeah. J Casper and the price about to fly. Don't you know we sang the pump song to a new all-time high? Next thing you know, the shorts about to die. The bears are so sad, and you know they're gonna cry because they were wet, but now they're turning dry. Next thing you know, they spread their wings and fly. Go away, out of here, bears. We don't even care you're here. That's how we do when we're looking over there. Yeah. Next thing you know, we're pumping up, take profit hit. Can you even spot it? Get enough? Then we come back. Gotta trick up my cuff with the sleeve. Next thing you know, like coffee in the cup. J Casper, and we're traded in the house. Long in Bitcoin from the Bitcoin pounds. Don't you know? If we take a nice little peek at market Cipher B, what do we see? Oh snap! On the low time frame, we got the cheek. Juicy on the right side, coming in on fleek. Don't you know the Bitcoin price about to pump? Oh my goodness, take profit hit, not slumping. Here we go, the red dot with the range. Chillin' with the Bitcoin, acting so deranged. Hopefully you know me, and I'm not strange. Next thing you know, ka-ching, take profit change. We make it every day with the cash register open up. Caffeine through my veins like the coffee in the cup. $40,000 about to take profit right up here, 108. Can you spot it? Can you believe how high the Bitcoin price is? Last time it was this high, I had to take a piss in the toilet. Just kidding, out the window. Bitcoin pumping, bears better look out below. Bulls up only, the Bitcoin price, it ain't no baloney. I always keep it real, I never give it phony. Don't you know J Casper looking like a lonely person on the treadmill by himself, walking uphill, no one else in the room. Over on the shelf like Bill, my good friend from high school. He didn't buy Bitcoin, now who's the fool? Cause you laughed at me when I bought the Bitcoin. You said Jason Casper, quit acting so annoying. It's only $600. You really think it's gonna pump? You're such a caller. Caller better put it on. Go to work, office job, 9 to 5. Bitcoin pumping now. Who's gonna stay alive? Who's laughing last now? The Bitcoin price about to pump over town. Yeah. Then we hit 110. Bitcoin, man, she's at it again. Driving around my new Mercedes Benz, cause I took all the profits. Then I went with Ben to the dealership, like the ownership, paid it in full. Next thing, the loaner dip and the loaner trip with potato chips. Then we're going out looking like we lick our lips to the ice cream place. Don't you know I like the twisty cone, chocolate and vanilla, then you leave me alone. Then I take out the tongue, lick the right and the left, the ice cream on my face, making a mess. I don't even care, that's what we do, we're making profits. The Bitcoin price, you know you cannot stop it. Up only in the golden bull run, when we come to the treadmill just to have fun. Yeah, now we're pumping again, got the 1 minute purple candle looking like a friend. Hopefully it starts to bounce from here, because if we don't and I get stopped out, my dear, you gotta listen, I will cry. My smile will talk to fry like a chicken in the pan, looking like a dye like the red food color, the Bitcoin price. Now listen to me, brother. Come on, let's pump this Bitcoin price, alright? Let's pump this Bitcoin price, baby. Alright. Did we get our 1,000 likes? Guys, we have 7 minutes to get 1,000 likes. Okay, and then we can do a giveaway. Alright? Then we could do a giveaway. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Aaron G says, he says, viewers are slacking. Yeah, viewers are slacking, guys. How are we going to do a giveaway with the viewership slacking? Oh, man. Man, I'm so close to getting stopped out of my short right now. All right. Who said they missed the giveaway? No one missed the giveaway. You missed a huge opportunity. Now, look, there's always going to be another opportunity out there, okay? There's always going to be another opportunity. Don't ever feel like you missed the opportunity. There's always going to be another opportunity out there, okay? Seriously. Why is my TP at 108K? Because we're trying to front run 110K. All right, we're trying to front run 110K. Come on, baby. We're going to front run 110K. We're going to hit the take profit today. This is nuts. This really is nuts. I can't believe this pump. All right, let's check out some other assets here. First of all, let's check out XRP, because XRP today is taking center stage. I mean, would you look at in 1 hour, just last hour, XRP pumped about 9%. That's crazy. 9% pump in an hour. Now, here's the deal with XRP, guys. All right, let's talk about the XRP deal. We came down to backtest very, very, very key support right here. All right, the backtest of $2. All right, make sure to like, subscribe, because we told everybody this was the level. All right, we told it. We right. I talk about myself in the first person plural pronoun. Why? I don't know. It makes it sound like more legit, you know. Jason Casper, we over here, you know, the production team and myself. All right, but look, what we potentially have here is an inverted head and shoulders, right? Now, we may get, if, let's say we do get a move to the downside here for XRP. Let's say we do, then honestly, coming back down to around $2.20 is going to be the place. However, there is a chance that we've already kind of made a higher low here. If that's the case, and this is kind of like a bull flag, like I'm just going to do some basic TA here. Let's just assume that this is a bull flag, right? And that this was our flag pole. All right, let's just do the basics here. That the target is just below $5 for XRP, and it wouldn't surprise me, guys, because we are in a crazy bull market. But given the fact that we formed a very nice bottom down here at $2, if we come back inside the bull flag, if this is just a fake out, if we're not really going to break out, I would be very interested in coming back down to the support of the bull flag, which is going to be right around $2 to $2.20, right at that Fibonacci golden pocket 786, and then this would give us our nice introverted head and shoulders pattern. And the reason why it's called the introverted head and shoulders is because you guys know those introverted kids in high school that have no friends, they don't get invited to any parties, and no one pays attention to them until the high school reunion, because they were working real hard in high school at McDonald's, putting all their dang money into Bitcoin in 2010, and now when they break out, all the girls that didn't want anything to do with them in high school are hitting them up now on Facebook. Hey, remember me? That's when everyone pays attention. People are going to be asking, is it too late to buy XRP at $5? We got to wait and see. We got to wait and see. All right, so that's the deal with XRP right now. Also, I do want to say this. If we go to a very low time frame for XRP and just kind of look at this range that we've got going on here, right? There is a chance as well, and this is for you degen scalpers out there, okay? But look, if we do come back down to the high volume node of this little range here, right around $2.40, this is a very local area to be looking for a bounce on XRP because, well, it's very local support. So if you're a degen day trader, that's the place to look. If you're less of a degen, I'd say around $2.20 backtest is the place to look. Let's take a look at good old Solana, okay? Solana, here's the deal. All right, let's talk about the deal with Sol. The deal is, Sol, potentially, right now, is getting a bounce from the local Fibonacci golden pocket, as you can see right here. The low that we made down here to the high, we're coming back down to backtest that Fibonacci golden pocket. And so there is a chance that the low, the higher low right now is in for Sol. But I still like this idea for Sol where we are trading in this channel. And remember, it is a Monday, so I know it's fun to be ultra bullish, and I am ultra bullish, don't get me wrong. But when I look at the daily on Sol, it does look like more downside is possible. And it also does look like we could come down to the bottom of this channel here and bounce from that $198 Fibonacci golden pocket, major support resistance flip, major breakout backtest level coming back down to this box that we've got going on right here. I mean, this would be almost too good to be true. So that's why I'm saying there's a chance we front run, there's a chance the bottom's in, but so much confluence, so much intersectionality down here at $196. Speaking of intersectionality, shout out to all my fat, white, ambiguously gendered college students majoring in trans, non-carbon, binary emission, gender studies. This is actually a picture of me back in college right after I graduated with my degree in trans, non-carbon, binary emission, gender studies. You know, it's pretty crazy. Been kind of a well-known guy, and what's crazy is at the time President Obama actually spoke at my graduation, and he recommended everybody subscribe to my YouTube channel. In fact, this is what he had to say.
Jason Casper, let me tell you, that man is something else. A true warrior for change. He's the first ever trans, non-carbon, binary emission, gender standards major to ever reach 200,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, you notice he said I had 200,000 subscribers. You know how the government likes to just fudge the numbers a little bit just to make it fit the narrative? Well, that's what he's doing for me. I don't have 200,000 subscribers, but I will if you subscribe to the channel. So make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit the like, guys. We got 1 minute to get 1,000 likes. Come on, guys. We got 15 seconds to get 1,000 likes. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it or not. Okay, I don't know if we're going to be able to do it or not. All right. We got to give a major shout out to Jeremy. He says, Choco. LOL, he says. Okay. He, shout out to Istaphobic, who says, can I get some justice for the peanut coin? Can you imagine if we just front run or take profit like this, guys? That's crazy. That would suck, because I just got stopped out of that short trade. I just got stopped out of that short trade over on MEXC, and dang it! All right, can you imagine if we just front run and dump? Look, I did say over on Twitter, make sure to follow me on Twitter, by the way. But I said, look, live, DJ and YouTuber about to either get rich or lose it all. You don't want to miss it. So, yeah, let's check out Peanut Coin, all right? Let's check out Peanut, P-N-U-T, USDT. Let's check it out. Peanut the Squirrel. I mean, okay, so here's the deal with Peanut the Squirrel. We're coming down to a area of support. An area of support. This is very well a place where we could bounce. Yeah, honestly, this is a place where you could bounce, right? So, are we going to bounce here? Let's see. Money flow looks good on the 4-hour. Here's what I don't like. I don't like how we were unable to make a higher high. But it's really now or never, honestly, with this thing. We've taken the liquidity from this level. It's now or never. And in my opinion, it's a pretty good risk-to-reward ratio. So this would be our target in between the golden pocket 786 at 5-1. We're risking 1 to potentially make 5 here. The 4-hour, it's not looking as nice as we would want, admittedly. It doesn't look as nice as we would want, admittedly. So yeah, I mean, it's up to you. What you want to do? We do have some bullish signs at key support. All right, thank you so much for the super chat. Shout out to Eagle, who says, "Hey Jason, could you check Casper?" Yeah, we'll check Casper. All right, so Casper, we were looking at a potential breakout and retest, which obviously we didn't get. So that's how it keeps you out of a bad trade, right? If you don't get the things you're looking for, you do not take a trade. So now we're back inside the range. Let's go to the daily time frame. We've got this channel here. Let's close off our fibs. Let's close this off. We were looking at that midline of channel for a potential long here. So now what we can do is pull our fib from the low to the high, and we see that we do have some pretty nice confluence coming back around the channel bottom line here. So I would be quite interested in Casper coming down to this area right here, getting a little bit of a bounce from this zone, potentially back to the top of the channel. So the next place I'd be interested in a long on Casper would be around 14 cents, looking to take it up to around 25 cents. This would be the next place I would look for. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, okay? Oh man, come on Bitcoin, come on. Let's check out the order flow right now. We got a lot of longs, 13 million longs potentially. Oh my goodness. 13 million longs opening up at the exact high. Come on, guys, come on. Why you gotta ruin it for everybody? 13 million longs at the exact high. Wow. So we start to lose 107.5, and dang, we could get a little bit of a move to the downside here. Man, oh man, oh man. That's not what I want to see. That's not what I want to see. So we don't want to lose this right here. We want to hold this level here. All right, we want to hold it here. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on, we did sing the pump song. We pumped up a little bit from the pump song. All right, shout out to, could you be a Chillguy and check out Chillguy? Yeah, let's check out Chillguy. Let's check out Chillguy. Chillguy USDT. Let's check him out. Okay, so look, what do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got? 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 I don't know. I don't know what we got. You know? I don't know what we got. We don't have much data to work with. Is there any other exchange that has had Chillguy longer? No, not really. Okay. We don't have much data to work with here. There's no real market structure here. I don't really know what to say about Chillguy. All right? I'm sorry. I don't know what to say about it. I don't have any data. There's no way to say we have bullish divergence. We don't have bullish divergence. We're in price discovery mode to the downside. Yeah, that's all I really got to say about Chillguy. All right, but thank you so much for the super chat. And a major shout out to everybody else in the chat. All right. Shout out to Yohino. He says, sometimes I open longs at tops for Gigeles. Gigeles. Okay, it must be Spanish. Shout out to Odie, watching from the Philippines. God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to Karan Veer. What's going on? Shout out to Jungle Boy 420. Shout out to Crypto Inside. 1,000 likes, Jason. Yeah, we have 1,000 likes, but it was after the time. So what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Can we take a look at Ethereum? Yeah, let's take a look at Ethereum. All right. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Shout out to Yo, who says Fomp Eut. Fomp Eut. Let's pull a little bit of a fib right here. See what's going on. Oof. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Let's go to Market Cipher real quick. Let's check out the 12-minute. Check out the 6-minute. Check out the 3-minute. Man. Check out the 1-minute. Man. It don't look the best, do it. It don't look the best, huh? It don't look the best, do it, huh? It does not look the best. Man, I feel like we could come back down and backtest maybe around 105,000. You know? I feel like that could happen. What we're going to look at, we're going to look at ETH. We're going to look at ETH. Alright, so honestly, ETH looks really good. ETH looks really good right now. Let's go to the daily time frame on ETH. Did we take that high yet? We just made a double top on ByBit. Alright, so the reason why ETH looks so good is, well, because we were looking at this key level for a back test and then a long trade, right? So if you were here yesterday, we said this was a valid long entry, having lost this level and then reclaimed it, right? Valid long. And so, yeah, I would have to say that based on our key level on ETH, 3,812, which is the value area high of this entire spring range here. Bitcoin's dumping. Oh my goodness. That's crazy, man. All right. That, I would say ETH looks good for a breakout, like an actual breakout. It's breaking out of this massive trend line right now. Right? It's breaking out of this massive trend line that goes all the way back to November 2021. So I really like this. Okay, here's the deal. If we're gonna lose, if we're not gonna continue to bounce, then $3,000 ETH is major support. All right, $3,000 ETH is major support. There are other areas along the way down that we could look for a bounce at. Okay, but yeah. Let's see, how much has Bitcoin come down? About 0.26%. All right. All right. Shout out to Mo. Can we look at XCN? I feel like this thing might pump massively. Shout out to Conquero R, who says, can you check FWOG? Yeah, we could check FWOG. We could check FWOG. Yeah, let's check out FWOG, all right? And then we'll check out XCN, all right? Huh. Huh. All right, FWOG. This does not look very good to me in general. We don't have much data to work with here. Let's go to the daily. So the only support we really have along the way up is going to be in this area. The daily potentially has a hidden bullish div as we come to this area. There's not much data to really work with here, to be honest with you. I would say between the golden pocket and the 786, maybe. I don't know. I don't know anything about FWOG, so it's really difficult to give a trade setup for this right now. It's really difficult. But let's check out our XCN. XCN. Let's hope this is a good chart here. Onyx coin. All right. Wow, wow, wow. All right, let's put this back on log. All right, so Onyx coin looks great. This is such a nice looking chart. We have ourselves a nice bullish divergence on the weekly as we make this low back here in October, November 2023. We have a big breakout, change of market structure. We have a back test right into the 886 fib, which is very important for these alternative coins, these alternative cryptos. And now we have gotten a big pump. So let's take a look at this. Man, unfortunately, we already bounced right from our 618. So we already bounced from the level we would be looking at for a long, which would be this area right here. All right, this would be the area. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves here, but let's see how we looked on the lower time frames at that area. We did have some bull div as we came into that box on the 1 hour time frame. It does look pretty good. It does look pretty good. Let's check out. The weekly looks like more upside is definitely possible. The daily looks like within the next day or two, she could finally start to print a green dot. Our 4 hour coiling up, a little bit ambiguous here. This green box is going to be key support regardless. This green box is major support. It's where I would be looking to buy this thing because we have confirmed bullish market structure on the weekly with very bullish divergences. And I don't know anything about Onyx coin, but I would say from the green box, you know, there's a potential like 4,000% gain here. So the risk to reward is nice. It's nice. The risk to reward is super nice. We're talking like almost a 100-to-1 risk reward ratio here. So in a lot of ways, you know, if you're bullish on this thing, if we come down to the box, it's a 100-to-1 risk reward ratio. Right now, it's still a 60-to-1 risk reward as long as we don't take this high or low. So quite interesting. Quite interesting. All right, Bitcoin consolidating, cooling off a little bit here. Consolidation cooling off a little bit. Shout out to Istaphobic Velodrome. Let's check out Velodrome. So this is the deal with Velodrome. I mean, this is what I don't change anything from what I've been saying about it. I think we've broken out, we've gotten the back test, and so now we can squeeze these highs and we can hit our target of $1.43. $1.43. Can we look at SPX6900? SPX6900. Sure, we could give it a shot. So I have to say the daily looks really bullish on Market Cipher. We're forming this rising wedge, which we know oftentimes can break to the upside in bull markets. Let's check out our 4-hour. Squeezing together. So look, here's the deal. I don't like necessarily trading patterns, but if we're gonna break to the upside on this, you know, a daily close above this trend line here, if you want to go by candle bodies, a daily close above the trend line, I'd say could make for a potential buy if you're into buying breakouts. If not, we would have to wait for some kind of a back test, either coming down to the bottom trend line, or even better, you know what I like to do is I like to wreck everybody. So I would like to come down below 52 cents. That would be epic. If we got to move down below 52, that would be epic. Let's see what else is at 52 cents. The 786 is right there too. Yeah, I mean, the best entry would be to come down to this area. That would be the best entry. For SPX, I never even heard of that. I didn't even know this was a crypto coin, my man. All right, major shout out to Mo. He says, thanks for checking XCN. I've got a heavy bag in it. I hope it works out for you, Mo. I really do. Bananagun. Bananagun. All right, Bananagun. Let's check it out. Well, there's really not much to go off of here either with Bananagun, you know. Look, if you're bullish on one of these coins, I mean, you have to be in it for fundamental reasons. There's really no technical reason to buy this right now. You have to be into it for fundamental reasons. Let's go ahead and pull the volume. We've kind of got this range going on here. Yeah, I mean, I would say, you know, when we come down to the bottom of this thing, it's be looking for some buys. You know, what else could we really say about it, you know? What else could we really say about it? All right. All right, so Bitcoin's starting to get a move to the downside, and let's see. We do have some trapped longs here, unfortunately. We do have some trapped longs here, unfortunately. All right, so we could potentially get a move down, take the liquidity, potentially get a move down to around $105,000. All right, guys, I have to take a pee. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. All right, we are back. Who else we got in chat right now? Ethereum is pumping. Let's check out ETH. Yeah, ETH is pumping like crazy right now. Okay, so look, ETH, in my opinion, I think this is a legit breakout right now. I think this is a legit breakout. 38,000, 3,800, I mean. And when we look at the weekly, all right, we have this massive triangle that we've been in since October 2021. So yeah, based on this, our targets are going to be the fib levels that we have here, these Fibonacci extension levels. Let's go ahead and use our fib extension tool. Yeah, so our 1-to-1 extension is right around 5,500. The 1-to-1 fib, 5,500, right around here. And then the 1.618 is the next major target. That's going to be coming in right around 8,500. Right? This breakout could be pretty juicy. And then $10,000 at the 2-to-1 fib. I think all three of these targets are reasonable. All three of these targets are reasonable. Ah, dang it, Bitcoin. Dang it, Bitcoin. All right. So $105,000 would be our next support if we get more of a pullback. And then let's pull a fib from the low. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. Let's remove all this stuff. Let's pull a fib from our last low to high. All right, so right around $100,000 actually, guys, just below 100K is going to be major support. That's going to be the Fibonacci golden pocket right there. So in the event of a bit of a pullback on Bitcoin, let's pull our tool. All right. If we get like a 7% pullback, 8% pullback, I would be looking around just below 100K. Before that, our local support is going to be right here at 105,000. And then below that, probably around 102,000. And then just below 100,000. This is going to be our key areas of support along the way down. Just based on Fibonacci levels here. All right. All right, let's check out the order flow again. All right, so we're starting to see a few longs close out. It's mostly shorts closing out, which is interesting. I guess people are looking at this as a scalp trade. We're coming back down on the very low time frames to back test support resistance flips. So right now, if this holds right here, then we're good, honestly. If this holds, we're good for more upside. Let's see if this is going to hold. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on, yellow line, you're looking so fine. Girl, you know I want to make you mine. All right, we got the breakout, and this is the back test. So the breakout and the back test. Let's see how this is going to be. Let's see how this is going to be. How's this going to be? Let's see how this is going to be. CME filled around 102. Yeah, it's also a Fibonacci golden pocket, Brad. It's also a Fibonacci golden pocket. All right, she's holding so far, man. Look at ETH. ETH is just coming to that level, man. ETH is coming to that level. Come on, Ethereum. We got a little bit of bear div. Things are looking murky. And just in general, things are looking a little bit murky. Big Time is booming. Can we check out Big Time? Absolutely. Thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let's check out Big Time. Let's check out Big Time. Got to give a major shout out to Solta Negus. Shout out to Crypto Crank. You're the man, bro. I'm glad that ETH trade is going well for you. All right, let's remove everything on Big Time. Let's remove everything on Big Time. Let's go to the weekly. So this bottom looks really nice to me here. We've got ourselves bullish divs on the weekly, and then a break and a change of structure. So let's go ahead and pull our fib from the low to the high. A great entry for Big Time would be right around here. Just coming right back to back test this support resistance flip. Right around here. It's right around 12 cents, 10, 12 cents. Let's go to our daily. Daily has a little room for downside here. If we come down into that box and the daily has an uneven butt cheek pattern, that is very, very bullish. If we come into the box and the daily has an uneven butt cheek, that is so dang bullish. All right, market Cipher B printing a higher momentum wave as the price comes into this green box. That would be so nice. Are we going to get it? I don't know. But that would be absolutely beautiful. A nice rounded bottom right here. All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dang. The title of the video says, Insane Crypto Pump Right Now. But we're getting a little bit of a pullback. All right. Let's pull the fib now from this last low to the high. Last low to the high. All right, 107,000. It's going to be our next key area. We're coming back down to that lower trend line. Oh, come on, Bitcoin. Don't do it to me now, man. Don't do it to me now, Bitcoin. Don't do it to me now. Shout out to Crypto Crank. God bless you, man. God bless everybody in the chat. Biddy died. ETH CDW. Oh, no. Oh, no. Shout out to TM. I'm on my way. I'm making it big time. Shout out to Crypto Air. Barack Obama gave him the pass, guys. Relax. Yeah. Shout out to Mel G. After the boom on big time, is it still worth it? Look, I do think there is more upside for big time to be had, honestly. Shout out to Radio Guy. Oh, God bless you, bro. Shout out to Crypto Air. Shout out to Aaron G. He says fake out below lower trend line into key support followed by reclaim and pump. That's what he says, man. Okay, got to give a major shout out to the Viper 175. Can you check HMND? Sure. Let's check it out. HMND. All right, so we have bullish market structure on the weekly. We have bullish market structure on the daily. We have a bullish divergence at this low. Let's go ahead and see. We're at the golden pocket right now. I mean, if I was looking to build a spot position on this, I would be looking at this as my buy zone, where we're currently at. Because this is just key fib support after a major change in structure. And so then we are looking at a potential, if we're going to hit the highs, it's not really the best. It's not really the best opportunity. If you're expecting a more of a breakout, let's say a 500% gain, then it's actually looking pretty good. But we do have confirmation of higher prices here. We do have a nice bottom. We have multiple bullish confirmations at the lows. So yeah, looks pretty good to me. Again, I don't know anything about this fundamentally. I just know about the technicals. The technicals look pretty good. Peanut, we already did look at Peanut. We're potentially getting a little bit of a bounce right here on Peanut. Can we check BNB? We can. Did we look at ETH? Yeah, we looked at ETH. Let's look at ETH again for people just popping on in, all right? So, guys, basically ETH right now, I consider this a... oh, man. I consider where we're at right now for ETH very key support resistance flip, meaning for me, the fact that we daily closed above this is a long or a buy signal in my book. And I think we are breaking out of this massive trend line, coming up to a $5,500 ETH soon. All right. As long as we're above 3,812, that is very bullish for ETH. If we lose it, then I am looking for a move down to $3,000 ETH. That will be where I will go all in, as so they speak. All right. But the fact that we're holding above this area is very bullish. All right, check out BNB. Some people hate BNB. Shout out to someone in the chat who says a key to success is getting started. That's very true. I mean, I can't tell you how many people I know who have big dreams that they failed to realize because they never got started. Oh, come on, Bitcoin. Really? Really, though? Really? 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 Come on, Bitcoin. Really? Really? You know you got your boy J Casper feeling silly. Come on, Bitcoin. Really? Really? Don't you know you got your boy J Casper feeling silly? Hey, dilly dilly, looking at the pickle. The Bitcoin coming down, making me a nickel. We're coming lower and lower, looking fickle like the girls in high school. They got me with the tickle in the armpit. Bitcoin about to fart it, pumping up, then we turn around like we started. Don't mean to be retarded, but when we get started, don't you know we got the gas like your boy who just farted, like we carted down the grocery aisle in the store. The Bitcoin price is dropping to the floor. We came in, then we walked out the front door like the windows, looking like we're picking up the chores. And we got the purple candles dropping back down, the Bitcoin price dumping straight into the ground. Don't you know I took this short cause we had to trap long. That's how we do it when we sang the pump song. Tried to pump it up to pump the price, but then they dropped it back down and it wasn't very nice. Don't you know we're coming to the retest, about to find out what the Bitcoin price will do best. Don't you know if we can't hold here, my dear, now sit back and let me spit it right into your ear. I give it to you straight, I never give it to you queer. The Bitcoin price is looking like a deer in the headlights. Freeze the car, get out, look at the stars before we jump so far. The price coming down like a grocery store when we look around like a fish in the tar. Yeah, fish in the tar, you know we died like the bulls. They were smiling, but now they cry like the bull. In the front of the boat, chilling in the app. No, don't you know we're chilling in the hole. We got the liquidity right here below. The Bitcoin price looking like our man Joe. Dead since 2019, don't you know? Got a deep fake looking like he wants to blow the whole stuff. Coming back around, the Bitcoin price driving all over the town. Pull the fib from the low, then you hear the sound ka-ching. We drop down, then we turn around. I hope we hold the level, but it looks like we are losing it. Bitcoin wants to go around, but she's choosing it. Don't you know that we hit, then we're bruising it. The purple candles coming down, you know we're not gluing it. Like the glue, you gotta put it together. The Bitcoin price tickle my armpits with a feather. I go outside, I ask my mom how's the weather. She said, not so great, Jason, it has been better. Then we come to the 618 support resistance flip, and it's looking so great. We're gonna pull a trend line, then we just wait for the price to come down like we're going through the gate with the chickens in the coop. Gotta clean it up, all the poop. Man. Okay. So look, we got a few levels here. Yeah, we gotta check BNB, alright? Shout out to Edward. We gotta check BNB real quick. How's BNB looking? Wow, that was a beautiful back test of the golden pocket right there. Beautiful, beautiful. So BNB looks bullish. What can I say? I mean, it looks super bullish. Right? We've got this thing, just like Bitcoin, this rising wedge. If it breaks to the upside, which it already has, we got a daily close. Man, we could see more of a pump. Let's go ahead and see some targets for BNB. I'm not in BNB, to be honest. Like, I'm it's not, so we'll pull it from here to here to here. All right, so like our 1.618 is coming in at $1,200. Our 1-to-1 fib extension, $850. And then our 1.272 is $1,000. Our 1.618 is $1,250. You know, not saying we're gonna get it up there, but those are definitely some targets based on our trend-based Fibonacci extensions. And I would say it is a strong-looking close out of that. Money flow looks really bullish on the daily. I wouldn't trust that bear. I'm sorry, that's the weekly. Money flow looks real bearish, bullish on the weekly. The daily, we got some bear div, but we got some bull div down at this area. It looks like a really nice bottom right here at the golden pocket. This looks like a nice bottom. Looks like a nice breakout retest. Let's see what happens. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Bitcoin. Come on, Bitcoin. Shout out to the Viper. Shout out to Roxo Mucus. Can you look at ETH that dash Bitcoin? Yeah, let's look at ETH.Bitcoin. You said on the daily or the weekly? On the weekly. Well, I don't know what to say about this because I was expecting us to hold this. Let's go ahead and pull a fib from low to high. At some point, this thing is going to have to get a bounce. We're coming down to that 786. So we do have some bull divs here again. I mean, we've been printing bull divs this whole time without any much follow through. All right. So. Check Samo. Oh yeah, Samo. I remember Samo. All right. Well, we don't have any data for the weekly, the daily. Wait, we really don't have data on the weekly? Hang on. Okay, so we formed a bottom, bounced from the 886. Look, we don't have a lot of data on this thing, okay? We don't have a lot of data on this thing. The only thing I can say is if it's gonna pump, we're in consolidation, all right? We're in consolidation. If it's gonna pump, this is the time to accumulate. If you're bullish on this thing for some fundamental reason, this is the time to accumulate. If it's gonna break out, if it's gonna hit where it started at, that's 1,000% gains, okay? Let's just do a little experiment, thought experiment. All right, we're risking 1 to make 16. So if you put $1 on this, you're risking your $1. If it goes to 0, literally, it'll go to 0. We have it right here, negative 100%, right? Right around 100%. So it goes to 0. You risk $1 or you make 16 bucks. You risk 1,000, you make 16K. You know. So, yeah, I don't know really what else to say about it, but it is a good risk-to-reward ratio. It is a good risk-to-reward ratio. All right, let's see what the Bitcoin wants to do. Where did I get my ID for ByBit? It is Palu. Palu. You guys ever heard of Palu? Check it out if you never heard of Palu. You definitely want to check it out if you never heard of Palu. Shout out to Crypto City. Shout out to Oakland. A lot of people are going to go broke thinking they can get rich with meme coins. I know, man. I know. I know. RSR, big cup and handle. Man, I haven't heard of RSR since the last bull run. Let's check it out. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying. We've got our cup and handle breakout here. Is this still a valid coin, RSR? Haven't heard about it. Where's our target? I mean, basically all-time highs. So, from where we're at right now, we're talking about a 700% gain. Assuming that we got the breakout and the retest of the handle, let's just go a little risk-reward here. We're talking about 10 to 1 risk-reward right now, assuming that we don't take this low that we made back on November 4th. So that's not the worst. I mean, it looks better when you take it off log scale. You know? So, yeah, that's interesting. That is interesting. All right, Bitcoin. Dang it, Bitcoin. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Ah. All right. Why no taking profits here? On the short or on the long? I just took a little profits out on the long. Locked in a nice $41,000 profit there. I still have $320,000 in the long. I've got the short that I will be hitting a take profit, a $1,000 take profit right here at 105.225. So let's see if we just grab the liquidity down to the support resistance flip. We are front running that golden pocket by a little bit, right? And let's see what happens. We might bounce from that golden pocket. How do you spell polo? I don't even know. P-A-L-A-A-U. I don't know. Go on YouTube and it will give you some spell check, all right? It will give you some spell check. Shout out to Seek Parabolic. He says, don't round trip, take profits, and then seek better entries. Yeah, for sure. Take profits, seek better entries. I mean, let's see where we're at right now. Okay, so we are currently bouncing from a local golden pocket right here. All right, so that's why we're getting a little bit of bounce. Let's check out market Cipher B for Bitcoin. We got a little bit of a bull div here, but money flow looks quite sad. And we got that 12-minute confirmed bear div here. So I do think we can come down a little bit lower here. I do think we can come down to the golden pocket, pull around 105. That's where I would expect we could come down to. Let's go ahead and pull this. Yeah, I would say that this is going to be where we come down to. All right. So. Right around this area. So look, I literally realized I just made $10,000 on this long trade. I got stopped out of my short earlier for a $2,000 loss. So I'm up $8,000 on the day in profit right now. And I am in this other short, so if we come down here, I will be up $9,000 on the day if we hit that take profit. 9K a day doesn't keep the doctor away. What keeps the doctor away is praying, trusting the Lord for your health, taking care of your body, sleeping, eating right. No amount of money will help you with your health, all right? So make sure you put the important things first. Shout out to Grim Reaper. Yeah, that's for sure. I did get rich by taking advice from you, the YouTube chat. You thought I was vibing to the background music at first? What do you mean? Vibing to the background music? What do you mean by that? Yeah, vibing to the background. Music playing, J Casper, can you hear the sound? Walking on the treadmill, then I gotta turn around because we're pumping up, now we're coming to the ground. Boom! Can you feel it in the room? The Bitcoin price going downward and zoom. We came up, then we changed direction. I gotta sit back, mad introspection. J Casper, we're chilling in the house. We're shorting the Bitcoin like Mickey Mouse. Next thing I know, we're sitting down on the couch. Our come friend through the door, then he says, don't be a slouch, better get up, my man. Hit the gym, get into the squat rack, get it in, take the weight off, then you know we put it back. Cause we never do squats where we're in the squat rack. Don't you know we only train chest and arms every day, and we're never doing legs, skipping leg day. Coming to the gym just to talk around and play. We don't get the work in, no, every single day we just come in to talk on the Instagram, taking pictures, hanging out with all our friends. Don't you know that's how we do it when we're making grands with the grand cracker s'mores, and we're looking like we wanna transition to the next trade. Coming to the treadmill just to get paid, looking all around, digging with spades, feeling so hungry, eating from trays. I do it the same way I do it every day, just like I did it yesterday. Give it to you straight, never give it to you gay. Don't you know this is the way? AJ, let me do it again. We're coming to the Bitcoin charge with all our good friends, and we're driving around our Mercedes-Benz all over town with our good friend Ben. Hey Ben, how do you do? He said, hey J Casper, pretty good, how about you? I said, hey Ben, I'm doing pretty great. Hey man, I'm so glad to hear it, but wait, I bought Bitcoin at the very top, and then when I longed, we started to drop. Hey yo Ben, you should have waited till we came to support. If you longed the top, don't you know you get it for? Yeah, but I couldn't help it, it just kept going up. And then I drank so much coffee, like caffeine in the cup. I said, Ben, you gotta be mad patient. You don't wanna mess around and get weight pent. Yeah, weight pent, Ben, that's where you get wrecked to find out what the Bitcoin price does next. But Jay, I can't do it. Sit back, relax. Make sure you listen to Jay do it, cause we got a free trading course coming up January. We got the coffee in the cup like a February, brewing it enough because the purple candle's coming back down just to snuff it. You know the bear's about to get hoard. Don't long the top, you better get short. Coming around, you know we got our cohorts with our friends, looking around to give a snort with the pig. We got the pig in the pen. The Bitcoin price about to do it again. We're bouncing from the golden pocket, but then we send it up to the top. Don't you know we about to bend it? Yeah, we got the profits and we're taking. Come to the kitchen, guess what we are making? Got the brownies and the pancakes and the carbohydrates. As the Bitcoin price is looking so great, then we lost Val, so we come to POC. It's what the Bitcoin price does between you and me. Is it gonna hit it? We gotta wait and see. So just sit back, relax between you and me, AJ. Here we are in the house. We got a nice Bitcoin price with the bounce, dumping that down and we sit on the couch. Once again our friends say don't be a slouch, so we skip leg day. Once again the Bitcoin price is on the trend. Gotta eat real clean and trend hard if you wanna make the crypto gains that go far. Yeah, performance enhancers. The Bitcoin price makes me want to dance on the treadmill, walking on my feet as I'm coming to the treadmill, looking for a treat to beat, to eat. We got the beats in the garden. Bitcoin price about to go really far, and then I'm about to get inside of my car and take a drive down the street to the bar. And don't you know I don't drink, order some water. That's what you think, you gotta stay hydrated if you don't wanna be frustrated. Bitcoin price looking like she wants to wait for you. Coming back down, coming around. We go up, hear the sound, then we gotta turn around. Pull over, get out, hear the sound of the profits, ka-ching, then we turn to the ground. Yeah, You thought I was vibing to the music, I guess? Alright. Okay. Let's see. We're starting to get that move down. Let me see. Hang on. Are we going to make it back down?
Crystal made that hit, boy.
Shout out to T. She says, don't be Ben. Shout out to HFG. Shout out to Satoshi. Shout out to The Unknown. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, The Unknown. How are you? God bless you, man. Thank you so much for tuning in to the dang stream. Do I post my trades in real time? Yeah. I mean, some of them. I let people know if I'm entering in. Let's see if we come down and hit this level here. All right. Let's see if we come down and hit the level. How's it looking on the order flow? Dang, I knew I shorted it too early. I should have waited for that, right? Where's our VWAP? Is right at 105.3. Let's put on our VWAPs real quick here. Ooh, okay, 105.3. Yeah, so VWAP right now actually is a pretty nice area. So I'm hoping we just kind of come down a little bit. Maybe trap a few shorts below VWAP, then we could pump. All right, let's see if we can't do that. Let's see if we can't do that. I don't like this bear div on the 12-minute. I don't like the bear div on the 12-minute. Looks like it will reverse. Reverse in what way? Like reverse to the upside, Mr. Pump-A-Lot? I assume by the name Mr. Pump-A-Lot, you're looking for a reverse to the upside. Shout out to Mr. Caught My Wick in the Cardinal. Yeah, you gotta be careful about that, man. Money Wave looking pretty sad. It might make it. Yeah, it is looking a little sad. Shout out to HFG. Shout out to Bernie. Shout out to Demuth and J Armo, JC, a freestyler and great trader. Well, I'm a mediocre everything in life. I kind of suck at everything. I can do everything like kind of bad in life. But the Lord gets me through. Praise God. Bear divs 12.24 in 1 hour. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? I know. I just got a notification that Bitcoin fell to 106,000. It's crazy that you're getting notifications that Bitcoin fell to $106,000, you know? To 106,000. .786 is the level. Move your TP there. Trust. Sign of Jonah. Right around here. Right around 105.736. Yeah. I mean, that could be the level, man. That really could be the level. That could be the level. Let's check out order flow. How's she looking? We already looked, but decrease of OI. Those longs. We still have a few longs open from up here. So we still have a few trap longs to wreck. A few more trap longs to wreck. Let's see. Let's see about the VWAP. If we hit that 786, we will front run the VWAP. Actually, 786 is the VWAP, basically. Basically. Can I flex the biceps? I don't really have biceps. I'm an AI. Yeah, I'm just an AI. Stefan says 40K today. Shout out to Divine Hood, man. God bless you, bro. Oh, 104,300. Okay, 104,300. Oh, I see. This 786. Yeah, I'd rather be safe than sorry, man, to be honest with you. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I mean, it says it's a 7-to-1 risk reward. A 7-to-1 risk reward, you know. So that's pretty good. 7-to-1. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. considering the pump, alt's really underperforming. Well, here's the thing, Chris. Like, you know, in my opinion, the big alt pump has not happened yet. Like, not even every altcoin's at an all-time high. Like, ETH's not at all-time highs. You know. How do you see the trap longs? You go to EXO, and you can see all of them opening up here, right? And then you can see them starting to get squeezed out here. So basically, you want to wait until we come below. These guys are right now like underwater here, right? So once the gray comes down to the bottom of this blue, you know that they're all out, right? You know that they're all out.
Made that hit, boy.
That's how you see them, Crypto IQ. Shout out to Crypto IQ. Mariel says, yeah, the CME gap at 9K. Yeah, who knows? I mean, who knows, you know? Who knows? Anything's possible these days, eh? FTMTA possible, yeah. 150K soon, says Ben. Man, I feel like we're not going to hit 150K. Okay, shout out to EHVD Velden. Rejected 1-to-1 fib extension, 15K low, 74K top, 49K low. Oh, you mean you're thinking that 74K, 49K is the next bear market low? It could be. It could be. That really could be. Yeah. What were we going to look at, man? I totally forgot what we were about to look at. FTM. We're about to look at FTM. Yeah, let's take a look at FTM. So I'm in FTM. I hodl FTM. In general, this is my plan for FTM. I think we're gonna pump. Okay. The fact that we're now above $1.22, $1.22 is our next major support resistance flip. All right. So, oh, looks like we already. Okay, so we already did that last week, guys. So FTM looks really nice because last week this green line right here was key support resistance. Right? And so what happened last week? We broke above it. We back tested. Now we're above again. So FTM looks nice. I think this could be the place where we see more upside. Where are we coming to right now? I don't know why I have this arbitrary line right here on the chart. But yeah, I'm bullish on FTM in general. Bullish on FTM in general. Here's the deal. What I think about Bitcoin is this. All right. Let's go to the all-time index. Pretty much every cycle, go to the monthly. Maybe we could even go to the 2 monthly. Pretty much every cycle bottoms out. Let's go to the monthly just so we can see it. A little bit more clarity. The first cycle is tough, honestly, because from low to high, all right. Then we come and we bounce right from the golden pocket, not the golden pocket. We bounce right from the 786, 886. All right. In this case, it happened with a big wick. But then what we do is we take it from the low to the high, and we bounce right in between the 786 and the 886. All right. Then we take it again from the low to the high, and we bounce right in between the 786 and the 886. And then we take it from the low to the high, and we bounce right in between the 786 and the 886. And then we take it from the low to the high, and we bounce right in between the 786 and the 886. And so, depending on where we top out, let's say we do hit 145K. Let's just say we hit 145K. Then we take from the low to the high, and we're probably going to bottom out between 30 and 42,000. All right, let's get right around here. Yeah, we're probably going to bottom out. When I say this, I know some people right now are vomiting in their mouth. But yeah, between 30 and 43K. So, yeah, that's probably where we're going to buy. If we hit 145,000, then between $30,000 and $43,000 Bitcoin will be the bear market bottom. let's say we don't hit 140. Let's say we only hit 120. Then we're looking between 27 and 37, give or take. Say 27 and 38K. If we only hit 120,000, we're looking for that. And let's say we do hit like something crazy like 200K. Then we're looking at a 36 to 55 bear market bottom. So that's what I think. I mean, based on the historic cycles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times it has done this. How often is your intro course updated? I haven't updated it in a while. But I'm going to be doing a free course here in January, alright? What is my diet every day? My diet every day is lots of fruits, vegetables, pseudo grains like quinoa, millet, buckwheat. I do eat some rice. And then just meat and eggs and cheese, really, and yogurt. And pretty much, I mean, honestly, pretty much fruit, vegetables, meat, dairy, and then quinoa, millet, buckwheat, and white rice. That's pretty much it. Oh, and potatoes, you know, and potatoes. Well, I consider those fruits and vegetables. And if I'm feeling really naughty, I will eat a sunflower seed, butter, and raw honey sandwich on 2 slices of Ezekiel bread. That's my naughty, feeling kind of naughty treat. Oh, and I eat lots of popcorn, okay? I know people say popcorn's bad, corn's bad, it's all GMO even if it says organic. I eat organic popcorn kernels, alright? I pop it in about half a tablespoon of ghee, and you make this giant bowl of crispy, crunchy popcorn, put some sea salt on there. You can just snack forever for like 350 calories. You just snack forever, alright? 2 servings of potato chips, 300 calories, you could eat in like 2 bites. You got this massive bowl of popcorn, it takes like half an hour to eat it, or more. And it's only 3, it's the same as 2 servings of potato chips. So I'm a big fan of the popcorn as well. Why no brown rice? I'll tell you why I don't eat brown rice, okay? The reason I don't eat brown rice is because when I was younger, I was a little bit brainwashed into thinking that white rice was bad and brown rice was good. White rice would make you fat and brown rice would keep you jacked, okay? Same with potatoes. I thought white potatoes were bad and sweet potatoes were good. And when I realized that might be true for some people if you're like fat and sedentary and you're worried about glycemic load, you know, I realized that was basically not really true. White rice perfectly fine to eat, and I was so sick of the brown rice. I was just so sick of it. I don't like brown rice. I don't like brown rice. I don't like the way it digests inside of me. Right? It makes me kind of gassy, even if I soak it. So I get basmati rice, organic, if that's even a thing. I don't know if it's organic, because who the heck knows. And then I just soak it for 24 hours in a little bit of vinegar. I rinse it, I drain it, I cook it, and it makes me feel good, that white rice. All right. It's good carbohydrates, that white rice. You know? Alright, Dr. Rex is so old I eat dust for breakfast. Litecoin will go hard. Alright, let's check out Litecoin. Let's check out Litecoin. So here's my secret theory about Litecoin, okay? This is my secret theory about Litecoin, alright? I'm not saying this is gonna happen, okay? But, in general, guys, This is my secret theory about Litecoin. We got a massive triangle. We've been forming it since 2017. We're getting a breakout support resistance flip. You know, is it worth learning order flow if you swing trade and hold for days? I think it's really only worth it for scalping, to be honest with you. I really do. All right, I really do. Crypto Air lost 22 kilograms by eating 1 meal a day. Yeah, I mean, honestly, fasting does something to you that really keeps you lean, all right? 1 meal a day, I like it. Are we bouncing, my crypto goods? We might be. You know, we're coming down to support. We're forming a nice rounded bottom. Let's check out market cipher and order flow quick. So we're forming a trigger wave here that, yeah, we could be bottoming out. I was hoping we'd come in a little bit lower here. Let's see what's happening on the order flow. Big decrease of OI. We still have a few longs open there. Front running the VWAP. Yeah, we could be bouncing from here. You know, I can't say with any kind of certainty, but the price action certainly does look nice. The price action certainly does look nice. It looks like we're getting a little bit of a move to the upside here, okay? So let's see what happens. Yeah, quinoa over rice. I'd say quinoa is my favorite thing to eat in general as a carbohydrate. I like to eat, my favorite breakfast is salad, like lettuce and arugula and like different kinds of greens with like quinoa and an avocado and some kind of meat or eggs or something. That's pretty much what I eat for breakfast every day. Do I want to bet you 100,000 that eating plants causes health issues? Drain the Swan 53. No, I'm not willing to put money on it because, look, I don't know. I don't know what the truth about health is and diet because everyone has a different opinion on it. I know vegans who are thriving. I tried to go vegan and it made me feel horrible. I tried to go carnivore and it made me feel horrible. I find that I feel the best when I eat a balanced omnivore diet. And I try to stay away from things like eating too much spinach or too much kale. If I'm going to eat greens, I like salad greens. I like arugula, things that don't have a lot of oxalates in general. But look, I feel great eating plants, man. What can I say? So I don't know what's true. But here's one thing I do know for certain. For certain, I know for certain that originally humanity was not created to eat meat. And I also know for certain that if we didn't have grocery stores, none of us would be able to cut out plant products from our diets. All right, so I grow my own food. I raise my own animals. If I tried to cut out plant foods from my diet and live off the land, do you know how impossible that is? Do you know how much meat? These people, they're like, yeah, I eat a ribeye steak every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Do you know how impossible that would be to do if you couldn't go to the store or to the local farm and spend all this money on meat? I mean, that's impossible to do. It's just impossible to do. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I go back and forth. Sometimes, you might hate me for saying this, but sometimes I honestly feel like the whole carnivore keto thing is like, everything's so politicized these days. And for some reason, the right-leaning folks are all about carnivore and keto, and the left-leaning folks are all about vegan and this and that. Sometimes I wonder if literally both of these extreme diets are aimed at these different extreme groups to hurt them. Sometimes I honestly wonder that. Because I'm not a doctor, okay? But, you know, I went through a phase of eating lots of butter and red meat and eggs. And, you know, my cholesterol went up over to around 400. My ApoB was very high. And also, I don't care what anyone says. There's no way that that's healthy for you, man. There's just no way that that's healthy for you. To eat so much fat, that just can't be healthy. There's no way in nature. People talk about our hunter-gatherers, ancestors. There's no way they had access to all this kind of rich meat every single day in such the quantities that people eat. I mean, Maybe if you're eating like, if you're fasting, you eat maybe like once every other day or something, then maybe it's all right. But these people eat so much meat and fat, you know. So I don't know. I wouldn't be willing to bet money on anything these days. I just kind of go with how I feel. You know, if I feel good, that's how I eat. My body desires plant foods. You know? So Han says this, and I kind of agree with you, Han. You think you can eat anything you want as long as you stay active and get plenty of sun? I feel like that's true as well, man. I do, because I always tell my dad that exercise covers a multitude of dietary sins. Because at the end of the day, I feel like excess of anything is what really does people in, right? Too much fat, too much sugar, too much energy. I mean, if you put too much energy into your body and your body doesn't have anything to do with it, that just can't be good. Your organs have to process all this extra stuff, and, you know. Shout out to Davey. He says, not everything can be balanced, says my left nut. Yeah, for sure. We didn't have access to the amounts of starches and sugars. Yeah, well, I don't eat starches and sugars. I eat, like I said, I eat lots of fruits, vegetables. I eat a lot of pseudo grains. So, quinoa, millet, potatoes. And I do produce a lot of food on my own land as well. Too much Bitcoin is bad for you. Mr. Stark, he used to be carnivore. Yeah, no hate. Look, if you guys are on your diets and you're feeling good, then by all means do your thing. Do your thing. It is interesting though to think about all the different aspects of it. At the end of the day, we're all gonna die, right? So do your best to stay healthy. Trust in the Lord. Right? I try and keep my eyes on the eternal things, not the temporal things. Anyone looking for a long at 95.3? Man, I hope we don't come back down to 95.3. That would be detrimental to my long from 95.3. Did you say that because of my long trade? Did you say that because of my long trade, bro? From 95.3? Who said that? Who said that? Spencer, bro, you just trolling me, man? Are you serious? Dave Digital eats everything. He goes to the gym 3 times a week. Dave Digital, man, crushing it in the gym, man. This dude is going crazy. If you follow him on Twitter, you know. All right, shout out to Divine Hood. He says, Jason, if we SFP this local high we made 2 hours ago, we will actually hit the pitchfork and the top of the channel and be real big resistance. Okay, so shout out to Divine Hood. He says, we have real big pitchfork resistance above this high right here. So probably right around our take profit at 108,000. You know? That's true, Splashfire Films. I have tried many diets, alright? I am a little neurotic when it comes to my diet, okay? Even to this day, like, I track all my calories that I eat. I measure all my stuff. I know it's neurotic. I'm just a neurotic person, okay? I'm very neurotic and obsessive about things. You know? No sweet potato. I don't grow sweet potatoes because they're really hard for me to grow. You know, if I lived in the South, I would keep them. Those vines will live all year, right? But they're hard for me to grow. Back in the day, people didn't live as long. Well, it really depends. I mean, you know, I think about my knowable family. My parents, my grandparents, my great-grandparents, and my great-great-grandparents. These are my knowable family. My grandparents, my grandfather is still alive. He's about to be 98. My grandma just passed away at 97 from old age, not from any kind of disease. My great-grandparents, they lived all into their 90s. My great-grandpa, he only died, he was like 94. The only reason he died is because he got hit by a car. It's the 3rd time that did him in. He got hit by a car 3 times. Dude didn't know how to check ways. You know, when he was a kid, they didn't have cars, all right? He got hit by a car. The 3rd time did him in. And then my great-great-grandparents, they lived into their late 80s and 90s, all right? So this is even going back into like the 1800s and stuff, before like all the sanitary nonsense and like, so I don't know. I know in the Middle Ages people didn't live long. I know when the colonists came over here from Europe, they died like crazy. Most of them didn't even make it. But I don't know. Health is a very mysterious thing, right? Longevity is a mysterious thing. I don't know their lifestyle and eating habits, though, Abu. I wish I did, man. You know, I wish I did. Did he also get run over by horses? No, he didn't get run over by horses, but, you know, ironically, my other grandfather was a gambling addict, and he lost a lot of money betting on horses. All right, he didn't have good risk management. He had bad risk management, all right? Have I ever seen Messiah 2030? No, I've never even heard of it. Am I anti-poke needle? I'm just pro health in general. Like, I think everyone should be able to make their own medical decisions, right? I'm a libertarian. You do what you want to do, Omar. You know, I don't like to say I'm anti-anything. What nationality are my ancestors? Well, on my mom's side, they're Spanish from Spain, but they eventually moved to Cuba, and that's where my grandfather was born, and that's where my great-grandfather was born as well. My other side of the family is from Italy. Why did people live so long after Adam and Eve? I mean, we can't know for certain, but, you know, they were closer to the original creation. And obviously some happened after the flood, because, you know, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, they lived long. Not as long as the people before the flood, but they outlived a lot of their kids, which is interesting. So something happened after the flood that changed, like, I don't know. I don't know what changed. Shout out to Valerie. Aloha to you. Alright. Yeah, ravioli and butt cheeks. That's the secret to a long life. Let me see. Divine Hood. She posted in Discord. Divine Hood, could you DM me, bro? Or, because it's hard for me to scroll through the Discord. Tony says we might be cousins. Interesting. Interesting. That is interesting. It's a biblical prophecy that points to 2030 as the year Christ returns. Interesting. Well, my gut reaction whenever I hear stuff like that is that it can't be right. But who knows? I'll look into it. I'm all about that stuff, you know. I remember when the Pope resigned and the new Pope got in. Everyone was talking about that Saint Malachi prophecy, the last Pope, Petrus Romanus. Now check it out. Sandra Cool Crypto says you need to eat what you're craving. That's the human body telling you what you need. Sometimes your mind says something else, but listen to your inner soul. Well, I feel you, Sandra. I really feel you. But I think in order to actually live by that advice, you have to be healthy and you have to know your body. Because, you know, if you say this to your average American, they're not going to make good choices. But if you say this to somebody who eats a whole food diet, who eats when they're hungry and not just because it's time to eat, and who stays active and knows their body when they're actually hungry, then I totally agree with this. Totally agree with this. Like, sometimes I just got to eat a giant chunk of cheese, all right? But sometimes I need to eat, like, an apple or a banana or a salad, or, you know? And it's just what your body wants. Oakland, yeah, this is why I feel it, man. The Bible says no one will be able to predict it. Yeah, that's why I feel like any prophecy is not right. You know, but it is interesting to contemplate these things, all right? It is interesting to contemplate these things, considering it has been about 2,000 years. Yeah, you know, I mean, if if Jesus was born in 3 BC, which a lot of people think he was, and then he was crucified in the year 30, when he was 33 years old, which a lot of people think he was, we can't really know for certain because the Bible doesn't tell us, but, you know, there is that very ancient idea of the 7 millenniums. You know, the first 2,000 years, the years of chaos, the second 2,000 years, the years of the Torah, and then the third 2,000 years, the years of the Messiah, and then that final 1,000 year period, the Messianic age. So it is very interesting to think about these types of things, all right? All right, so this is Divine Hood's pitchfork. If we get a move back up to take out our local high, this is Divine Hood's pitchfork, his channel that we've been trading in all the way back from when we were around under $90,000. So be aware, because Divine Hood, man, a good analyst. Let's see what else we got here. We have his pitchfork as well. So it looks like a fib thing right up in this area too. So interesting, bro. Thank you for sharing, Divine Hood. I appreciate that, man. All right, looks like Bitcoin is starting to get a little bit of move up here. All right, so yeah. They're saying 2030 because of Bluebeam. I'm unfamiliar. I mean, I know what Bluebeam is, but I don't know what that has to do with the year 2030. Yes, Sign Jonah. Look, I'm not judging. You know, I take all these things and I like to think about them. I like to listen to them. I like to hear different perspectives. But you know, I take them all with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? I take them all with a grain of salt. Do says the mark of the beast is going to be related to a financial system based on crypto. I totally lean that way. All right, totally lean that way. I lean that way. Yeah, I lean that way. Yeah, we already did Solana going back to 108. Yeah, maybe. Let's see what happens here. The UN Agenda 2030. Yeah, all this stuff, right? All these things you got to just keep in the back of your mind. Take them with a grain of salt, you know? When does the pump season gonna end? I say it ends in the middle of 2025. All right. Do I drink raw milk? Absolutely. It's the only kind of milk I drink. And I only eat raw cheese. Do I eat chocolate? I haven't in a while. So no, I don't really eat chocolate. Let's check out Cardano. All right. Check out Cardano. So Cardano got a big break. Obviously, the juicy place to get into Cardano is the back test of 80 cents. Also, we have to acknowledge the fact that we've been building liquidity here and that this... I mean, look, this obviously could be a bull flag and it very well could be. So let's assume that this is going to break to the upside. Then I would assume we go for a $3 Cardano. But would I buy Cardano right now? Personally, no. No, I can't. I am in Cardano, but I wouldn't buy it here. I would have to wait for some kind of entry. And for me, an entry would have to be taking out the lows, getting a back test of our support resistance. This is how I like to buy, okay? I can't just buy because we're forming a bull flag. If you're really bullish, maybe you could say if we close the daily candle above here, then you have yourself a entry like this. All right, that's still valid, and it's still good risk to reward. But for me, I would prefer a move back down to retest 80. Another opportunity would be a breakout and a back test of around $1.20. All right, around $1.20. All right, we got to give a major shout out to Sam. He says, "Can you check Tia?" Absolutely. Are the orbs in New Jersey drones? I do have family in New Jersey, and they say they are drones. All right, they've seen them. I've not seen them. But who knows? Some very strange stuff going on, guys. All right, got to stay prayed up. Got to stay in the Word of God. Read your Bibles. And trust in the Lord, seek God, and just stay in your lane, keep your head down, do what you got to do. And don't be afraid of anything, right? Don't be afraid of anything. Fear is the opposite of faith. So TIA is bouncing from the golden pocket right now. We're getting a red dot on the weekly. Yeah, I would say that if I was looking for a spot position on this thing, any place in this green box is a good place to be building a spot position, because we have bullish divergence, very, very, very nice bottom. This is the fib retest level. And then if we're shooting for highs or a new high, this is a really good risk to reward ratio. It's a 9-to-1. Even if we, yeah, this would be like my spot play, swing play, kind of like DCA box. All right, literally where we bounce to, potentially down to the 886. You know, chocolate in the USA has never been real chocolate. Is that true, Sandra? Never? What about imported chocolate from other countries? People heard their Navy drones. I've heard so many rumors about these drones. All right. I've heard the nuclear material search drones. I've heard Iran, Russia. I've heard their US government. I've heard they're alien. You know, who the heck knows, right? Time to freestyle. We've already done a few freestyles. Trump knows about the aliens. You know, I don't trust Trump at all. I don't trust the guy at all. Jesus coin on ETH. Man, I hate Jesus coin, honestly. I feel like it's blasphemous. I really do. I don't like putting Jesus into a crypto coin. And also I hate how Christians are all about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you have to say about the project. I don't like it. How do I find it on ETH? I don't know how to find it on ETH. I can only find it on Tether. I don't know how to find it on ETH. Do I trust Elon? No, I don't trust Elon in my crypto goods. Here's my personal view. This is my view, and it might sound crazy. I think that Alright, put on your tinfoil hats, alright? I'm going to give you guys my view. I think that the whole World Economic Forum, Agenda 2030, United Nations Sustainable Development, Klaus Schwab, Bill Gates, George Soros, and all these obviously bad New World Order figures have been thrust out into the public consciousness on purpose so that everybody looks at Klaus Schwab and Bill Gates and the UN and all these agendas and say, I don't want anything to do with this. And so that the response. So how do I explain this? The reason why everybody knows who the World Economic Forum is, and the reason why everybody hates billionaires like George Soros and Bill Gates and their agendas, is because they've allowed themselves to be known. All right? If you're trying to do stuff in secret, you don't allow yourself to be known. And so obviously the common person is going to hear about these agendas and say, heck no, I don't want anything to do with that. In comes Elon, another billionaire. All right? Now, you can't get to Elon's level just by happenstance, okay? Here comes Elon, another billionaire. Now, this is the good billionaire. The Bill Gates billionaires, bad. All right, World Economic Forum, bad. The Bill Gates billionaire, good. Bill Gates wants to put a computer chip in your brain and turn you into a cryptocurrency, bad. Elon Musk wants to put a computer chip in your brain, yes, Elon is good. Okay, I really believe that they are keeping the agenda the same, but now they're giving you people you want to, that you like, all right? They're giving you people you like so that you get behind the agenda now, okay? That's my personal view. I don't trust Elon Musk at all. You know, it almost seems so fake to me that all of a sudden he becomes a Republican and a right wing out of nowhere. I mean, do you really think he was so stupid before where he had this like big epiphany and he had to change his position? Of course not. He's a smart guy, right? That's my personal view. All right, yeah, Elon and Trump are controlled opposition, in my opinion. All right, they're the people that have been provided to you for you to get behind and rally behind. That's my opinion about Trump and Elon. Maybe RFK. I don't know how I feel about RFK yet, but it is so interesting that RFK now is coming in after blatantly shoving in everybody's face that you can't trust the pharmaceutical industrial complex. Like thrusting it in everybody's face, making everyone take a experimental genetic vaccine without knowing what's in it. And everyone just takes it, and everyone's like, all right, maybe we can't trust the pharmaceutical industrial complex, is corrupt. Now RFK comes along, he's saying, yep, it is corrupt. Even the mainstream media news is now admitting, yeah, we were corrupt. You know, we didn't see it before, but now we see it. We couldn't see it before, but now somehow they're even able to see it on CNN. That maybe the medical system is a little corrupt, right? And so now we have this guy RFK coming in here. He's going to make you trust the medical system again. All right, Elon Musk is going to make you trust the computer chip in the brain again. You know, that's just my view on it. Okay, could I be wrong? Yeah. What do I know? I don't know anything. Okay. Shout out to MSRM. Thoughts on CTO? Shiro? Let's check it out. Ooh. What the heck? Did you guys see that on MEXC? So the only thing I can say about this is not the same coin. Hang on. I don't know what to say about this. I don't know what to say about. We gapped down about negative 100%. This thing literally just here. So I mean, look, throw $100 on here, and worst case scenario, you make 160,000%. Okay, or you throw $100 in here, or throw $1 in here. I don't know, throw $1 in here. Throw $1 in here. You could become 100,000 there on $1 or lose $1. All right. All right, guys. I gotta head out. May God bless you all. May Jesus bless you all. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you all. And I'll see you next time. Peace.